Hey all, welcome back. Today we're going to finish off getting everything put back together. There's only a little bit to do now on front end and then we can finally get it started. If you've been following it, you'll know what I've got to do. If not, I'll just give you a quick show now what needs to be done, what I'm going to be doing, and then I can turn the car around and start dismantling back end. So let's jump into it. Right, this is how far I got before. Just got a bit more wiring to do, alt battery, air box to put back on, fill up with alt fluids, and that's pretty much it. I'm not going to put alt bumper and everything back on because that's going to be the last thing. I want to try and clean it up and maybe get a fresh lick of paint. But yeah, today we are getting it started. So I'll stick you on a time lapse. I'll crack on putting all the rest of the stuff back together. Right, we are ready for the first startup. Well, I said that. I've uncoupled the injectors. I'm going to turn it over a couple of times, let a bit of oil get circulating, and see how much this goes down. Top it up a bit more, then couple that back up and try starting it. So remember, it's not going to start now because there's no injectors. But right, coupling these back up now. if you can hear me right, but I'm gonna let it get up to temperature a bit now. Try and bleed the system. So I'll come back when that's done and I can get it turned round and start dismantling back end. Right, warmed up. Not sure if I've got all the air out of the system. Got the heaters on. Up to temperature. There is hot air blowing out of here, but the fan's not come on yet, so I want to keep it running a bit longer. Try and get fan to kick in. But all the pipes getting nice and warm. Radiator's starting to feel a little bit warm. Got a bit of that leak is coming from here. It's overfilled a little bit. There has actually a little bit more come out of there. Not bothered about that, that's what that is. So keep it running a bit longer. See if we can get this fan to kick in. Right, so ready for turning round. So I'm going to just spin it round now and we can start on back end. Right, I think that should do it for that. Let's get it jacked up and get them wheels off. Right, let's have a look under here then. Need to get this exhaust system off. And then that is the rear subframe. Got to get these bolts off. There's another one at back there. As you can see, everything's a little bit rusted up. It's going to take some cleaning up that. And then petrol tank needs to come off. Mentioned in a previous one I was getting a fuel leak. I didn't know exactly where it was coming from. If you look here, there's a hole. That's the fill neck, that's the breather pipe. So possibly coming from that, but I'll be taking it off anyway. I'll need to take tank off to be able to replace them. And so let's crack on, get this exhaust off, start dismantling rear brakes, getting suspension off, and then all this lot can be cleaned up, some new under seal. Right, let's crack on with it then. Right, got the springs off, loosened all the bolts under the subframe, just leaving, from what I can tell, just the main ones that are like the same at the other side, with them trailing arms going to it. I've taken 3 bolts out of there. Just need to take the brake calipers off and uncouple this sensor, them bits of brackets and what have you, and these tubes I can get light under it, take them other bolts out, lower it down and pull it out. It's relatively simple really. Yeah, let's crack on with that now. So that's the brake caliper disc off. It's all pipes disconnected, wiring, everything from this side. Just do the same for the other side. I'll get jack under it and lift it off, so I'll not bother you with the other side. I'll just crack on and get that done. Well, this side did not go as easy. I had to break out the burner, but the brake line just would not come off, so I'm gonna have to get a new brake line for it. But yeah, I'll just get the rest of the stuff off and then can get that subframe out then. Right, there's only 2 bolts holding it in now. Let's try and get it sorted. Yay! Finally! Right, it's definitely a lot of clean up needed. So what it looks like under here now. Oh. Alright, I think I didn't change the fuel pump, fuel filter. Didn't know where it was, to be honest with you. I just found it there, so I'll change that and all. You know, I don't think I will need to take the petrol tank off. I'm pretty certain it's these rubbers here that were leaking. So, looking at that, I might be able to change them where it is. So apparently that's a fairly new petrol tank. When I bought the car, he said he'd put a new tank on it, so yeah, they're definitely not new. I'll get some new ones of them, and hopefully that should be where my leak was. So we're only leaking when I really brimmed it, you know, filled it up to maximum. So yeah, so that's it for now then. All cleaning work. Right, so I think first thing I'm going to do is strip these and see whether these shocks are any good or whether they're knackered. If they're any good, I'm going to clean them up. I'm going to reuse them for now. They are relatively good shocks, I think. Let's have a look. So we'll see how they are. I've got a feeling I might end up having to order some more. These look a bit crusty. Might try and dismantle everything and see how much it would actually cost to get them shot blasted, rather than pissing about with grinder for hours trying to clean it up. Might even get them powdered. Hey up. Hey. Didn't know that. It's actually already got poly bushes on. Oh, that's good. Wonder if all others are, or whether it's just these. I shall find out when I dismantle it though. Well, relatively easy to come off, apart from that brake line, which I should have just bloody cut it off in the first place, because it ended up just twisting and snapping its end. But I needed to get that bolt off anyway, so I need to learn how to do some new brake lines. That'll be another tool I've got to buy, but for now I'm going to leave it at this and crack on sorting it all out in the next video. Right, well, thanks for watching. Quite pleased with how today's gone. Well, I'm happy that it started up and run pretty much perfectly straight away, no messing about, just fired straight up, which I'm pleased about. Quite happy with how simple that was to come off. Also think I've located the petrol leak, which should be an easy fix. So yeah, if you're enjoying these videos, if you can give me a like, I'd appreciate it. You can subscribe here and check out some other videos here, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.